Hey guys, Derek here from Pure Island Detailing. We got a project we're starting. It's an old Dune buggy, 1966, 65, something around that area. Fiberglass body Dune buggy. So it's a bit of a rough shape. What we've done so far a few years ago is we've cut it in half and we've extended it to make it into a 4-seater instead of a 2-seater. Bit of a family buggy, I guess. And then we got the Volkswagen Bug chassis. It's a bit of rough right now. We're going to be taking it all apart, patching it all up, and getting it back together. We had a fuel injected motor that we took out, and we had this used carbureted one that we're getting all fixed up. We're going to tune it all up, make sure everything's running, check compression, and then we're going to be slipping it back in here on the transmission. So previously there was a fuel injected one, but we want to keep it old school, keep it carbureted. We'll show you our journey and what we have to do. I have my good friend, he's a body man. He's coming up to help me and to get that portion of it done, get the whole glass done, and we're going to do some kind of cool tricks to it and get it all done up again. Yeah, we'll show you the journey step by step. So please subscribe and like, comment, and keep watching and watch us progress and see what we can come up with this thing. Should be a cool build. Thanks.
On to the next project. So here we go. We have an old Dune buggy in fiberglass. So my buddy's gone along and extended this body. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up the body work on this car. So he says that he's going to take out this fuel injected motor and he's going to replace it with carbureted. Gonna need a little bit of an exhaust here. Can see some weeds. This thing's been parked out in the field for, I don't know, 10 years now. So we got some things to do. Gonna build a bench here out of wood and get it all covered up nice with a detailer or like a vinyl guy. Clean this all up in here. He's got to do the shifter pedals, the gas, the brake, and the clutch. Over here, got the shifter. So it should be fun. And he's got the glass frame for the front. Gonna smooth this all out. We're gonna have to do some welding on the frame. Says he's gonna put a gas tank in here. So somehow it's gonna the gas tank's gonna fit inside this hole. Small one. That's it.
Okay, so these things are pretty simple to put together. You just bolts in the back and you mount it in place. Center help us slide in, so we're going to test fit it, see how it all works. Okay, so you can see it's not that big of a job to bolt it together. Even one person can do it. So there are 4 bolts on the back, one on top, one on the bottom, and then one on top for the starter, and then there's another one in the bottom. So there's 4 bolts, and this basically is bolted together, and it's test fitted, so it looks like it's going to work. This engine is from another Volkswagen Beetle that we've done before. This is off a 74. So this engine came off a 1974 Beetle convertible, and this frame is off a 1966 Beetle with a 1966 transmission. So they all pretty much interchange. Lots of parts can go from one to the other. So far that's where we are, just doing a test fit, see how everything fits up. We will be trying to start this motor to see how it runs, and if it runs good, we'll be taking it all apart and adding some chrome to it. We'll be changing this, putting a chrome piece here. These heater exchangers will be put in chrome. We'll be painting everything, we'll be changing the exhaust, and we're thinking of a couple other cool little ideas. Okay, if you guys like this content, like I said before, appreciate it. Please subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications on this build. And if you guys need any questions, any help on stuff like this, put your questions in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, so we got this new motor put in this Beetle chassis. It's a 1974 motor and onto a 1966 Volkswagen Bug or Beetle chassis. So we're going to build a Dune buggy with this thing. So we've temporarily wired it up and seeing if the motor is good. So we have to go through a couple steps, hook it up fuel and wiring. So it's a pretty easy wiring for these kind of things. Just power and ground for the most part. So you need to, it's kind of just mocked up for now. So we got positive going to the main terminal on the battery and your ground, okay, to the battery. We're jumping off that battery there. And if you come over here to the front, on your coil, there's 2 terminals. There's a negative, which is this one that goes directly to your distributor, and then there's power that goes to ignition source, but right now we just have it directly going to a battery. So what the negative gives your distributor the pulse. Well, it gives it the spark so your distributor can put out the pulse for your spark plugs. So we're gonna try and see how it works, and we have a temporary gas line going to this marine tank. Okay, so we have it all temporarily hooked up. So we're now gonna jump the power wire. We're giving it ground now. Okay. So now our coil is powered up. And we're going to bypass the starter slow line, see if it'll crank over and start. On these carbureted cars, always good to give it a couple shots of gas. See what she does. Get it to idle, we can get our timing light and check our timing, but that's basically how it goes.